Hello everybody, just a quick update before we get started. We are still at 54% on donations for the Reiki Apprenticeship Program. Now on to your forecast. Hello there Capricorn, thank you so much for stopping by for your weekly tarot video forecast for the week of January 16th, or excuse me, that's like a week behind, January 23rd to the 29th. Okay, so what we have coming up for you on Monday, Capricorn, is the Page of Clubs showing up in reverse. Now, the Page of Clubs in reverse just means you're getting some kind of message about something coming in on Monday that makes you feel not so inspired, maybe even a little bit dejected. So maybe maybe you wrote a book and you sent it to a publisher and they sent it back and rejected it, or maybe you were pitching some kind of proposal to the boss and the boss wasn't so keen on it, or something like that. But there's something that where you were excited about something, the feedback coming back that would allow you to move forward is not as positive as you would like it to be on Monday. All right, so that's Monday. Tuesday, Nine of Cups showing up in reverse. Nine of Cups in reverse. What does this mean for Capricorn on Tuesday? Well, the only thing that I'm actually pulling off of this, and I wish that I was pulling some other messages too, but what I'm really pulling is like this is an extreme pity party. Usually the Four of Cups is my pity party card, but I'm getting an extreme pity party off of this card. It's like the Nine Cups are all upside down. There's not even one that's being handed out of the sky to even have the option to look at. The feeling that I'm getting on this, and guys, please keep in mind, you have free will. So if you start to feel this energy moving in, you can make some different choices. You don't have to actually manifest this just because I see it. Okay? And also, not everything's going to apply to every single Capricorn that I say anyway, because it's a general reading. But what I am picking up, for those of you that it applies to, please, take some kind of proactive action to make sure this doesn't happen. What I am picking up is that you're in a really negative frame of mind on Tuesday. So much so that it's beyond pity party. It's that you're taking actions that are actually destructive. Okay, so you got some bad news, but then you're having such a time with that news that your reaction is actually tearing down other things that didn't have to be torn down or destroyed. So you want to be really careful not to overreact on Tuesday if you get some kind of news that you're not happy about. The best thing that you can do is just, kind of sit out that emotion of just real, I'll show them, and destructiveness, because that's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing I'll show them, because that's really what is going on, is just as much destructive to you as it would be to anybody else. So just be really careful about overreacting to any kind of bad news on Tuesday, Capricorn. Okay, so Wednesday, we have the High Priestess, and what I'm hearing is this is somebody that you're interacting with on Wednesday, Capricorn. So the High Priestess is somebody who, the words I'm being given is she has inside information. And when I hear that, I always think of somebody who's a receptionist at a company because, usually just about everybody likes the receptionist and they like to talk to her a little bit here and there. And so the receptionist usually knows some pretty personal stuff about just about everybody there. And so I don't know if some of you have receptionists in your life that are showing up as a High Priestess on Wednesday, but there's definitely somebody that you're interacting with on Wednesday that does have some inside information. And for some of you, I feel like this inside information is going to be beneficial for you at work or beneficial for you with your families. And for some of you, I feel like this inside information is more like what you would get from a psychic or from somebody who had great intuition, whether they operated professionally or not. And so you may be feeling, as you're talking to this person may be giving you actually spiritual insider information. This person may be giving you an enlightened perspective on a situation that you're going through. And I feel like whoever this person is that's giving you insider information, whether it's spiritual or whether it's actually something that's more tangible, more like what you would hear at a receptionist desk, either way, I feel like this information that's coming out is valuable to you in some way. Okay? So that's Wednesday. And then Thursday we have the Eight of Cups. Now the Eight of Cups it's a card that talks about motion forward. It talks about progressing in a productive and healthy way. It talks about moving away from a situation that was toxic or that was depleting you. So whether it's a relationship, whether it's an employer-employee thing, whatever it is, there's something that you've identified as taking away much more energy than it's giving back, and so it's leaving you depleted. And so you are moving away from that in search of something that is going to be a more equitable exchange of energy for you and for whoever is on the reciprocating end. Okay. Looking at Friday, what we have is the Chariot card. For some reason this week the Chariot card is really coming into me as travel. I know it comes in as travel for a lot of readers normally. For me, it really normally comes in as a victory, but this week it's coming in as some kind of travel. So I think Capricorns, Fridays, you are going to be traveling to some place that you don't normally go to. You're going to be going out of your way for something. Maybe you're going to be doing some training in an office that's a little further away from where you normally work, or maybe you're going to be taking off early for a 3-day weekend and, going out of town. I'm not sure exactly where this travel is taking you because there's, so many of you. The story is not going to be the same for all of you Capricorns, but I do feel like there's movement and travel coming in for you on Friday. More than usual. More than usual. Okay, so like if you normally have one heck of a commute to work, expect more travel than that, for example. All right, so looking at Saturday Capricorn. Okay, Ten of Clubs showing up in reverse. This is telling me that you had some kind of responsibility that you normally take care of on Saturday or that you were asked to take care of on Saturday, and you're just like, nah, not doing that. Don't feel like it. Or you may be actually just forgetting about it. Or it could be that there's some reason why you just don't have to take care of this responsibility. It's just not needed on Saturday. But I will tell you the strongest impression that I'm pulling off of this card is just a not going to do it attitude. So I think for the most of you, that's going to be how that goes down. I could tell you more, but then we're getting way too specific. We're probably looking at like one person's story. Okay, I'm going to have to tell you more because Spirit's not letting me move on. So with this card where you're just like, nope, not going to do it. Some of you are going to have a situation where you're really going to be thinking, how dares that person to think that I am going to do this for them after how they treated me or after what they did to me or in my position when they're in their position. There is something about the idea that this responsibility is falling on your shoulders that just irks the heck out of you. Because I am literally hearing, how dare they? Okay, so that's all going along with the not really going to do it attitude that we have there. And of course, it doesn't apply to everybody. That's pretty specific. I would be surprised if that applied to the majority, but it was a strong enough message I had to put it out there. It wouldn't let me move on. Okay, so let's move on now. Now we're moving on to Sunday. We've got the Hanged Man in reverse. This is actually one of my favorite cards. It just looks very festive to me. I mean, this guy, to me, he looks like he's dancing like an Irish jig or something. Roses are being thrown at him. He must be doing a good job of dancing, pleasing the audience. But this is really actually a very celebratory card in a way because it talks about having had a situation that we didn't have the solution to, and then taking the time to really think it over or maybe meditate on it, but taking some quiet time with that situation to figure out what is the best solution here and finding that solution. So when the Hanged Man is in reverse, we've found that solution. We've taken the time, we've done the meditation, whatever it is. Now we've found that solution. So it is a celebratory card because when you find a solution to a problem, that's very liberating and very freeing. So I see that as a celebratory card, but it's definitely you found the solution to something that was kind of keeping you stuck or holding you back. Okay, so that is your week, Capricorns. Thank you so much, everybody, for stopping by, for hanging out, for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting. I do appreciate all of your support. I hope to see some of you here this week for readings, some of you here this week for Reiki sessions, and then the rest of you I'll just see back on the next video. Everyone have a fantastic week. Peace out. Hello everybody, this is Amista, and I am coming to you today with something completely different than what you've ever seen here before, completely different than what I ever thought I would do. I have been taking Reiki training, and I've gotten level 1 and I've gotten level 2, and I really want to take master training because already I've realized that there are other people out there who need to know how to be able to do Reiki for themselves, and I'm not qualified to show them that or to teach them that or to pass that on to them or empower them with that until I become a Reiki master. And so I was looking into a Reiki Master Program, and I meet all the qualifications as far as that goes. I've been accepted into the Master Program, but the last little bit of money is what I need some help with, and I'm hoping that you guys will help me with that. I need to raise another $3,000 to get myself into the program. And so that's where you guys come in. What I'm doing is I am accepting very happily and very thankfully and very gratefully any donations that you may feel like you would want to give. If you don't want to, obviously, then don't. But if you do feel like you want to help me to get into this Reiki Master Apprenticeship Program, any help that any of you and all of you send is great. No donation is too small. I just ask that they're over like 35 cents because I think PayPal will take 35 cents of whatever comes in as a fee for collecting payment. But anything other than over 35 cents is no donation is too small, so there's the corrected version of that. And actually I was looking I have over 7,000 subscribers. If every subscriber donated $1, I would be able to end this request. But so if you would like to donate, I would be extremely thankful. I would appreciate that a lot. Also, I want to do something for you in exchange for donating. So anybody who would donate at all, I would like to offer you 15 minutes of free Reiki distant healing. In other words, I would send you some healing energy where you would not have to come to my house, or we would not have to meet in person. Just like I do a lot of my readings by Skype or by phone. I can also send the healing energy without having to be right in front of you. We don't even have to be on the phone or on Skype when I do it, although I will want to touch base with you ahead of time to find out where you would like me to target that energy. If you have any particular thing you want to have worked on energetically, and also to touch base after it's done just to let you know that I have sent the energy in to check in with you, see how you're feeling, that type of thing. Um, Anybody who donates anything more than $50, what I would like to do is send you some Reiki energy. I would send you the same amount of minutes of Reiki energy as you send dollars. So say you donate $50, then I would send you 50 minutes of Reiki energy. Anybody who wants to donate and doesn't want to receive Reiki but knows somebody else that they would like to have the Reiki sent to, feel free to let me know that, and you can gift that Reiki to somebody else, and I will just touch base with them, make sure I have permission to send them that energy, and talk to them about where they would like it targeted and all of that, just like I would if I was sending that to you. So that is what I've got going on, and I really appreciate, like I said, all of the help any of you can send. I know not everybody can send, not everybody will want to send help, but I am hoping that there will be enough to get me into this quickly. Otherwise, I would probably have to wait, I don't know, 6 months, a year before I had this kind of money to get myself into there, and I don't want to wait that long. I want to be able to empower people more quickly than that. So what I'm doing is I am in the description section underneath the video. I'm going to send you a link where you can donate, and you can choose whatever amount you want to donate. And I will probably also have that showing in the video as well. So thank you, everybody, for listening and for giving this some thought, some prayer, some attention. And thank you, everybody who actually does donate as well. I appreciate it all. Thank you so much. Peace.